Hi, it's Mike Stevenson here. Today we're going to have a look at the new savings plan feature that we've recently added in Turbo360. So I'm on the tree view, I'm at the root level of my tree here, so I'm looking holistically across the organization. Um, I'm in the optimization tab and I'm in my savings plan tab, which is a new one we've added. Now, if just taking a step back, we often talk about the tree view in the video here, so I'm looking holistically across the whole company at the minute, but I could actually be looking at this in the context of a given team potentially as well. So you've got different views you can have on this depending on how you're allocating your costs. Now we have two key areas in savings plans. The first one here is basic recommendations. Now, what we're doing with basic recommendations is we're trying to give you visibility of the things that Azure Advisor's telling you about savings plan recommendations that you may be missing out on. So you can see at the bottom here in the grid, I've got the recommendations coming from Advisor, the potential savings, and the subscription that this would apply to. And then I've got links over here out um, to the recommendations. If I want to go to the Azure portal, I can click this little link down here if I want to go digging in Azure as well. So that's the first thing, is to be able to give you this visibility of where savings plans might help you. The next thing we have is the view of the purchased savings plans you already have. So here you can see I've got one saving plan already in the environment. I can see the utilization over here showing me how well utilized it is. I'm really looking for this utilization to be as close to 100% as possible to make sure that I'm maximizing the return on investment for my savings plan. Now, the bit we don't have with savings plans is you don't really get a great view of the lower level data in your savings plan, showing you what's actually picking up this savings plan. So here, it's not quite the same as reservations, that we have some really rich features we can dig a lot deeper. I think this is a little bit hidden away on the Microsoft API, so we'd love to look for different things we can do to enhance this feature even more. Now, what we think is a really useful use case for customers here is the monitoring section here. So there's two types of monitoring that you're probably going to be interested in. I don't know why that's set to 1,000 there. So what I might do, number one, I might turn on expiry monitoring for my savings plan here. So what I could do is we turn it on, we set an alert for 30 days before expiry. We can set an email address, or we can choose a channel for the notification. So imagine the scenario: my savings plan's purchased for 12 months. I'm getting to just before renewal time. We need to keep an eye and make sure we get it renewed, so you can get that notification to make sure you don't forget about it, because your costs will creep back up again. So that's one type of monitoring we've got available. The second type of monitoring is utilization monitoring. So here what I can do is I can turn this on over here. I can have a period of time that we're looking for the utilization. So let's say I might look at 7 days. I then would set a threshold that I want my utilization to be above. So let's say we want maybe 97%, 95%. If my utilization drops below that, then we'll get an alert to tell us to come and have a look. And you can see here I can choose either to monitor all savings plans, or I can just pick specific ones. This is really important for, the root level on my tree view. I'll probably monitor everything, but if I'm delegating cost management to a team, they may only look at monitoring the savings plans related to their team. So they should get some filters showing just ones applicable to their subscription, maybe if they're using only a specific set of subscriptions. But it should help them really focus their monitoring to be just the bits that they care about. Again, you've got down at the bottom here, you've got things like the email address. So you might log a ticket in your help desk system when there's a problem. You might You might create like a ServiceNow connector and log a ticket via ServiceNow. I think what would be quite good actually, thinking of like real world scenarios, is maybe you holistically monitor your savings plans and reservations and log tickets at the root level on the tree, and then as you delegate cost management and let different teams look after their own costs, it might be that they use a Teams channel to let their team know that they've got something to look at. That might be quite a good way of managing it from two perspectives. So you've got two guardrails in place on that. I hope this feature looks quite interesting to people, and we'd love to hear feedback of things you'd like us to enhance in this area.